These are Asian lettuce cups and I'm gonna fucking show you how to do them. They are salty, they are sweet, they are umami, they are spicy, they are in general. Let's do it. I'm gonna combine many recipes here to create this gorgeous artwork of simplicity, the crunchiness of the lettuce, the umami-ness of the mince. Ooh, to make it even better, I'm using Wagyu mince. Let's get this shit going. So basically what I'm going to be doing is combining a whole lot of these Asian dishes. So I'm not doing anything traditional here. I've got Wagyu mince, which is super fucking exciting. I will put the link in the description to where I got it from, Zuni Wagyu. Shout out to them. I got lemongrass, garlic, fresh green chili, fresh coriander, and this beautiful romaine lettuce. Wow, I love the shit. Look at that color. Eh? Fuck me. Basically, there's a lot of dishes that are similar or pretty much the same to what I'm going to be doing, but they might vary in terms of their sauces or the dressing or the amount of garlic, whether they add chili, whether they don't have chili, lemongrass, the oil they use, and so on. So I'm going to kind of do my own thing. Hopefully you guys all enjoy it. Let's do this. Alright, we are back at the awkward low table, but it's fine, we make do. Trying to get the best angle for everyone. Put my mince and everything aside. I'm going to start chopping first. Actually, no, that doesn't make sense. Alright, so, got my burner here. Let's season the wok. Gotta season your wok first, or whatever you're doing. Gotta make sure that baby is nice and hot. So basically my plan here, I'm gonna cook my mince, and while that is cooking, I'm gonna start chopping my veg. That way I can use my time efficiently. You don't want to chop your mince and then, unless you have a lot of time before, and then I guess you can prep your stuff. But if you're getting home from work or something, you want to make this, throw on your mince. It's as easy as that. It'll take a while to cook. While that's cooking, you can start preparing your other stuff. You got to think. That's heating up. I'm going to add some neutral oil. And if you don't know what seasoning your wok is, basically when you use your wok, you pump the heat up so fucking high to the point where it's smoking. You put a neutral oil in and then you wave it around. I'm gonna wait for that to get a bit hotter. Starting to smoke a little bit. You wave it around, you take some paper towel and you basically coat the whole wok and then you discard the oil. Starting to smoke now, looking good. Be careful when doing this. I'm gonna put that aside and there you have it. Alright, the wok is hot, man. I'm going to add just a little bit of oil because we are working with Wagyu mince after all, high fat content. So that is hot as fuck. Let's add this mince. Alright, lovely. Now I'm gonna put some salt on this. Not as much as I usually would for mince, because the sauce is going to be a bit salty. So just kind of medium seasoning, if you know what I mean. I'm going to let that cook for a while. In the meantime, I'm going to show you my veg. Nice. Veg time. Damn, I forgot about the ginger. Here it is. That's okay. So, start off with the lemongrass. Shit can be tough, man. Even with my badass fucking knife. Now, you usually want to do the soft white parts, but there's pretty much none. So that's great. But we'll make do. Slice it up thin. Kind of just gonna roughly chop it. Lemongrass you generally want quite fine. You don't want big chunks. Can be very overpowering. This actually might be a bit too much. I'm gonna see if I'm gonna use all of this or not. And as you can see, it likes to splash everywhere. I don't think I'm gonna use all of that. I'm probably actually only gonna use about half. Save that for another time. So now I've got my lemongrass. I'm gonna put that aside. Got lemongrass everywhere. Ginger. Take a little knob there. Whatever you want to compare this to. I won't judge you.
Bruh.
Oh, fuck. Alright. Cut it in half. Maybe into quarters like that. Then we're going to get slicing. Ginger, another very overpowering vegetable. Powerful stuff here. I don't mind a few bigger chunks of this in my dishes. Not to say that I'm gonna have big chunks, but I'm not as anal about it. So that's gonna do it for that. I'm gonna actually mix it in with my lemongrass because I'm gonna fry it at the same time. Now my garlic, I will not mix because I won't fry it. as early. Gotta think about these things. Alright, now the garlic, what I'm gonna do is, if you know me, you know that I like my garlic into slices. So I'm gonna do thin slices because I like garlic pieces. I'm gonna have to go with a classic wide stance chopping on this table. That's gonna do it. There we go, that's my garlic done. Put that aside. Chilies, we're just gonna slice these babies up. I can mix these with the chilies because I'm gonna fry it at the same time with, I'm gonna mix, what the fuck am I saying? I'm gonna mix my chilies and my garlic together because I'm gonna fry it at the same time. Logical. That's that. Amazing. Let's check how our mince is doing. I'm gonna bring it back here. Alright, here is our mince. Probably got about 10 more minutes to go. Releasing a lot of its moisture. I want to cook that moisture out. Kind of looks like dog food right now, but don't worry. It won't taste like dog food. And if you like dog food, then jeez, I'm scared for you. Because then you're just gonna fucking like this way too much. Unless you're a dog watching this. Then that's normal. Then don't eat this, dog. I'm gonna let that go for a little bit longer. You know what, we're gonna do a nice little touch here. And I'll show you what I mean. Take a little bit of red onion. And while the mince is cooking, I'm gonna add a bit of raw red onion in there. I'm not gonna fry off the onion. I'm not a fucking big fan of raw onion. Actually, I fucking hate it. But in certain dishes, I can appreciate it. You know? So that's what we got here. So I'm just gonna dice this real fine. Yes, sir. I'm not gonna add a shitload in. That's good, half an onion is good. Now I've got 1 kilogram of mince here, so keep that in mind. So if you wanna change your quantities, then you know what the fuck to do. This is looking pretty good. There's no more moisture at the bottom, getting some nice color. Probably do this for another 3 to 5 minutes, and then we're golden. All right, ladies and germs, our mince is good to go, so I'm going to put this aside for now. Got to keep that intense heat going. I'm gonna add some more oil here. You can add a fair amount. There we go. Get this nice and hot, and I'm gonna fry my ginger and my lemongrass. It's gonna be magnificent. I definitely could have gone with a bit more ginger, but so be it. So be it. Now you'll see here. Look at that. Magnificent. I'm gonna scrape off any beef remnants at the bottom. Scrape it like your life depends on it. Alright, that's looking fantastic. Now, garlic and chili. Many times in my life I've fried chili, and you're there and you're inhaling the shit, and it goes in your eyes, and it's not a fun time. This garlic will burn very quickly. Don't worry, that's not burnt garlic, that's just the pieces of mince that are still there. Oh, and there goes the chili. Alright. Turn this off quickly. I'm going to add my mince back in here. I'm going to mix that around together, turn the heat back on, and I'm going to start getting my sauce ready. I'm going to cook it in the sauce, if you know what I mean. Oh yeah. You can add more chili if you're a spicy dude. I used to be a spicy dude, not so much anymore. Now I've got that going. Red onion, raw. Trust the process. Alright, I'm going to turn this a bit lower, and then I'm going to show you my sauce. Alright, you already know what the fuck's going on. I'm going to eyeball this shit, so I'm going to try just do some measurements in my head here. Because in Asian cooking, you don't fucking measure anything. Come on. Bit of soy sauce. Fantastic. Some rice wine vinegar. This is actually white wine vinegar, but couldn't really get my hands on rice wine vinegar today. So that was probably about 2 tablespoons. Soy sauce, I'd say about 5 tablespoons. Then I got some oyster sauce here. Put a little bit. Maybe 3 tablespoons, 4 tablespoons. Sesame oil. Don't go too heavy on this shit. This shit is potent. It's probably a teaspoon. Comes out very slowly. Now I don't want this technically saucy. I just kind of want the mince coated in it. I don't want it saucy. You can get it cooking for a bit longer. You know, you can add a touch of water, make it a bit saucier, but I don't want to add more soy sauce because I don't want it to be too salty. So I'm going to add just a touch of water. Also, you can do that if you want to go fucking answer the doorbell. Add a bit of water so that you don't have to worry about it burning. And let that cook down for a bit. In the meantime, I'm going to chop up my coriander. I've chopped up my coriander very roughly. It's not fine at all. Stalks and all, gorgeous. Just a little bit of liquid. What is up next? Some lemon juice. We got some good old lemon juice in this bitch. Stir that around. I've lost my wooden spoon. I found my wooden spoon. Stir this baby around and smell the lemongrass, the lemon, the ginger, the garlic, the chili, all that goodness. Now we're gonna take this dog food, this beautiful goodness, and we're gonna taste it. See if it needs anything. I think sauce-wise, we are golden. So I'm gonna turn this off and I'm gonna add my coriander. I know a lot of people add mint to this. They add mint and coriander. Get that fucking mint away from me, son. Let's bring some color to this bad boy. Yo! Let's plate up. Lettuce. There you are. Your Wagyu mince mixture. Just like so. And it's literally as simple as that. That's why this dish is just so amazing. It's as simple as that. Makes you appreciate just a few ingredients. Makes you appreciate the crunchiness and the freshness of the lettuce, flavor of your mince. The fact that this is Wagyu mince, I'll tell you what, puts hairs on my chest. Oh. This is fucking gorgeous. It's just fresh. It's really hot in Cape Town right now. So making that dish was pretty hot, but it's worth it now. I was sweaty in places. What you can also do, plate this, put some sesame seeds on top. So basically the way I just did it, just got a little bit of chili. You can just taste the garlic, the lemongrass. It's perfectly balanced in my opinion. I didn't add any type of sweetener. Some people might like that. Bit of honey, bit of sugar, but that's not the way I roll. This is beautiful to me. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. Please consider liking and subscribing. It helps a lot. It helps me get out of bed in the morning. Cheers.